Physics. You think physics is tough, right? No, it's easy. Because in today's video, I'll cover all the questions which are very important for tomorrow's physics board exam. Okay, which is very important for all the exams of physics. Means board exam and the upcoming exams for your juniors also. So this focus on this video carefully. We know that in this 12 chapters, out of 12 chapters, you have refraction of light at curved surfaces, chemical equations, acids, bases and salts, refraction of light at curved surfaces, human eye is there in the portion, structure of atom, classification of elements, electric current and carbon and its compounds. We know, and principles of metallurgy, sorry, not carbon and its compounds, principles of metallurgy is there. So carbon and its compounds, electromagnetism and chemical bonding, and also colorful world is deleted for your tomorrow's physics exam. So I'll be focusing only on the questions which will come tomorrow inshallah, so that you will get good marks. So first let us start with chapter 1. Okay, refraction of light at curved surfaces. And one more thing I would like to clear, that if you watch this video carefully and learn all these answers, then no need to prepare from other textbooks or other sources. Okay, so let us start. I'm going to discuss along with answers for all these chapters. So first you have write the uses of spherical mirrors, okay, or write the applications or uses of concave and convex mirrors. If this question comes, it depends on the question what is asked, you have to write according to it. So applications of concave mirror are, they are used in torch searchlight, vertical headlight, shaving mirror, okay, and you should know the reason also. Study very carefully all these instruments and the reasons why are they used in concave mirror: to examine larger images of inner parts of teeth by dentist, in solar furnace, spoon bulged inward, inner surface of cooking vessel, etc. Now you should also know how a concave mirror looks like, right? This is how a concave mirror looks like. Okay, it is shaded on the outward side. This is pole F and C, and distance between P and F is focal length small f, and distance between P and C is 2f, which is also called as radius of curvature. Next, uses. See, I'm covering all the uses, so learn very nicely. Okay, all the uses means anyone can be coming in exam tomorrow. Applications or uses of convex mirror now. Now, convex mirrors are used in rear view mirror of vehicles. It is used as spoon bulged outward, outer surface of cooking vessel, sink outwards, glass outwards, outer surface of cycling bell, etc. Okay, then it can also ask you, now this is your convex mirror. You can see here, right, it is shaded inwards. Okay, we have, this is my principal axis, pole, focus, center of curvature. Again, distance between P and F is called as small focal length, small f, and distance between center of curvature and pole is called as radius of curvature, which is equal to 2 times the focal length. Now, another important question is, convex mirror is used as, why is convex mirror used as rear view mirror in vehicles? So convex mirror is used as rear view mirror in vehicles because it always produces a virtual and erect image whose size is smaller than the object. So if the size is smaller than the object and if it appears in the mirror, then it will enable the driver to see the wider field of view and traffic behind the vehicle in a small mirror. Okay. Next question, what type of mirror is used in car headlights and why? Or what type of mirror is used in torch searchlight? Why? So we use which mirror? We use concave mirror, okay, in car headlight or torch searchlight, because light from the bulb placed at the focus of it gets reflected and produces a powerful beam of light to illuminate it. Here we should write concave mirror is used. Okay, I forgot to write. Concave mirror is used in car headlights or torch searchlight, whatever is asked. If torch searchlight is asked, write for torch searchlight. If car headlight is asked, write for car headlight. Why it is used? Because whenever from the focus the light gets reflected, what happens? More amount of light is observed. So if we want, when do we open those searchlights in the car? When at night time, when it is dark, when there is not sufficient light. So we want more light rays, right? So since from the focus the light gets reflected and they are powerful rays, that is why we use concave mirror in torchlights. You know that, right? Concave mirror is a converging mirror, means it meets at the focus, and convex mirror is a diverging mirror, means it appears to emerge at the focus. Then we have fourth question. Which property of concave mirror is used by dentists? When a bulb is placed at the focus of a concave mirror, light from the bulb gets reflected to produce a strong parallel beam. By using this property, dentists are able to examine the inner parts of teeth clearly. So which mirror they are using? They are using concave mirror, because again here they are able to examine the inner parts of teeth clearly. How? Because a strong light is reflected on the mirror, okay, so that the images are seen clearly. Which mirror is used in solar heater and why? Sorry, once again. So concave mirror is used in solar heater because it has the property to concentrate the sunlight coming from the sun along with the heat to radiate at the focus. So temperature at the focus increases and the substance placed at the focal point gets heated due to high temperature. Next we have, in olden days, kings used to burn the enemy ships and their tent using mirrors at the time of battle. Imagine what type of mirrors they have used and why. Study all these very focusedly, because anyone can be asked in exam. I'm saying, okay. Concave mirror was used since concave mirror focuses a parallel rays from the sun at the focal point of the mirror, so the ships might have got burned because of heating as the temperature increased at the focus. Okay. See, like this. In all the concave mirrors, what happens is, this is my concave mirror, right? The rays will come, okay. If a ray is parallel to principal axis, it will pass through the focus. Parallel to principal axis, passing through the focus. So since it passes through the focus, what will happen? Here at the focus, the ships might have got burnt. Okay. Which mirrors are used as shaving mirrors? So again, in shaving mirrors, which mirrors are used? Concave mirrors are used as shaving mirrors to see the enlarged image of the face. Okay. Only in rear view mirrors, convex mirrors are used. But in all other mirrors or in all other applications, concave mirrors are used. Okay. How do you appreciate the role of spherical mirrors in day-to-day life? Okay. So for this answer, what you should do is, you should take the help of any 4 points of uses of concave mirror with reason, or any 4 points of uses of convex mirror with reason. Combine all those points and write this answer, because it can come in 4 mark or 8 mark. All these are important questions. I have verified all these questions from previous year question papers. I have combined it in one video and then in one PDF, and I'm sharing with you all. So I suggest that go through all these questions very nicely. It's sufficient for tomorrow's exam to pass, inshallah, in physics. Okay. So next question is, explain the process of making solar cooker. So see this. Make a wooden iron frame in the shape of TV dish. Cut the acrylic mirror sheets into 8 or 12 pieces in the shape of isosceles triangle with a height equal to radius of your dish antenna. The bases of 8 or 12 triangles together make the circumference of the dish. Stick the triangle mirrors to the dish. Okay, imagine and then write these points in your own words. Understand and write. Face the dish towards the sun. Find the focal point and place the vessel at that point. It will get heated. Even you can cook rice in that vessel. In this way, we will make a solar heater or cooker. Okay, so remember what is important here. Focal point is important, and you can see in this, right? This is how a solar heater or cooker is made. Okay. In some questions, I might skip the explanation part. You people can take screenshots and learn, because the video is going to be long, but it will cover all the important questions for tomorrow's exam, physics board exam. Okay. So next question can be asked, differences between concave mirror and convex mirror. So what is the difference between concave mirror and convex mirror? Concave mirror is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is towards the center of sphere of which the mirror is a part. Convex mirror is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is away from the center of a sphere of which the mirror is a part. Concave mirror focus lies in front of the mirror. Convex mirror focus lies behind the mirror. Concave mirror is also known as converging mirror. Convex mirror is also known as diverging mirror. Then you can also draw the shapes of these mirrors, concave and convex. See, concave will be like this and it will be shaded outwards, and convex will be like this and it will be shaded inside. Okay. I'm going to share all the tips, don't worry. Then one more point you can write, concave mirror forms different types of images depending on the position of the object. Convex mirror forms virtual, erect and diminished image. Next is distinguish between real and virtual image. So real image is formed if light rays after refraction converge at a point, okay, and virtual image is formed if light rays after reflection diverge from a point. Then here we have image is always inverted. In virtual image, image is always erect. Real image can be obtained on screen. Virtual image cannot be obtained on screen. Rays actually meet at the image point. Rays appear to diverge from the image point. Always write your answers in points so that the examiner will understand and it will look neat and it will look like you have covered all the points. So always write in points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Golden tip. Next, write the mirror formula and explain the terms in it. Mirror formula. What is the mirror formula? 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u, where f is called as focal length of spherical mirror, v is called as image distance of spherical mirror, u is called as object distance of spherical mirror. Then the concept, magnification for mirror you should know. Magnification is indicated by the letter m. In case if it asks in definition, you should write magnification is equals to size of the image by size of the object. So m is equals to hi by h naught, that is equals to minus v by u. Next question, the magnification produced by a plane mirror is plus 1. What does this mean? So if m is equals to plus 1, then since m is equals to hi by h naught, substitute the value of 1 in place of m. Okay, so m is equals to hi by h naught. H naught, if it goes in numerator, it becomes hi is equals to h naught. This means that the height or size of the image is equals to height or size of the object. Next, signs to be considered for dimensions of spherical mirrors means these signs are important for solving problems. Okay, I'll give you a hint. I have combined everything in one PDF. Okay, no need to study anything else apart from this. So, concave mirror. Remember, u is called as object distance. For both concave mirror and convex mirrors, object distance u will be minus. Okay, image distance, magnification, focal length, radius of curvature. For concave mirror, everything will be minus. Remember like this. And for convex mirror, object distance will be minus and image distance, magnification, focal length and radius of curvature will be plus. Okay, take the screenshots whenever you need and learn from it. Okay, next we have m is equals to plus indicates image is virtual. Whenever you are getting m is equals to plus and it indicates image is virtual, remember this. And whenever you get m is equals to minus, it indicates image is real. M means magnification. Okay, and usually m is positive for convex mirror because we know convex mirror produces virtual images, and m is minus for concave mirror because we know concave mirror produces real images. Then the magnification of a concave mirror is equal to minus 1. Then find the position of object and image. Okay, so since magnification of the image is minus 1, remember the object and image both are formed at the center of curvature. Whenever m is equals to minus 1, object and image, this is my object suppose, this is my image suppose, both are formed at the center of curvature. Okay, next we have discuss the nature of the image formed. So the image will be real, inverted and of the same size as the object. Why will it be inverted? Because inverted means below the principal axis. So since this is my center of curvature, if this is the object, this is my image. Okay, so you can see the diagram also. Okay, here object and image both are formed on the center of curvature. Okay, so we get that image is below the principal axis, that is why it is real, inverted, okay, and of the same size as the object. Problems based on concave and convex mirrors will solve. An object is placed at a distance of 10 cm from a convex mirror of focal length 15 cm. Find the position and nature of the image. So here it's given that convex mirror is there. So remember the sign conventions which I taught you just now. Object distance is given as how much? 10 cm means I should take minus because for both convex and concave u is minus and focal length f is positive. So f is equals to plus 15 cm. We have to find image distance, position and nature of image. So we know that by mirror formula 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Whenever it asks you to find out focal length or image distance or object distance, you have to use this mirror formula 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Any two dimensions will be given to you, one you have to find out. Here it is asking us to find out image distance v. So substitute what is f? 15, what 1 by v is as it is, plus 1 by u is minus 10. Okay, already I told signs will not be given in the question. You have to learn the sign conventions of the table which I showed you, and according to it you have to solve. Okay, next we have 1 by 15 is equals to 1 by v, plus into minus is minus, so 1 by v minus 1 by 10. So 1 by v is equals to 1 by 15 as it is, minus in the 10 if it goes outside becomes plus 1 by 10. 1 by v is equals to LCM of 15 and 10 is 30. Okay, you get 30 divided by 15. How much is 30 divided by 15? 2. 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30. 2 plus 30 divided by 10 is 3. You are taking out the LCM. So 3 plus 2 is how much? 5. So 1 by v is equals to 5 by 30. But in the question it is not asking us 1 by v. It is asking us v, image distance. So cross multiply. 6 into 1 is 6. 1 by v is equals to 1 by 6 we have, right? V into 1 is v. 6 into 1 is 6. So what did we get the image distance? 6 centimeter. Also it is asking us nature of the image. So by seeing the value of v, we can see here that image is formed at a distance of 6 centimeter behind the mirror. It will be behind the mirror whenever v is positive for convex mirror. Remember this. I am giving you tips. So, and what is the nature of the image? As it is behind the mirror and as it is plus, it is erect. Okay, erect means it is above the principal axis, virtual, and can be seen in the mirror. Okay, next question. Find the distance of image when the object is placed on the central axis at 10 centimeter distance in front of concave mirror whose radius of curvature is 8 centimeter. So here in this question it is telling that it is a convex mirror. U is given as minus 10 centimeter. R is also minus 8 centimeter. Why are both minus? Because I told you in concave mirror everything is minus. What we have to find out? Image distance V. But if u and r is given, what is our mirror formula? 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Only u is given. Is v given? No. Is f given? No. Then how can you find out v? So for this we need the value of f to find out v. How to find out v? We have a formula between relationship between radius of curvature and focal length. We have r is equals to 2f. So radius of curvature is given to you. Substitute minus 8 is equals to 2f. F is equals to minus 8 by 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 4s are 8. So we get f is equals to minus 4 centimeter. Then substitute in the mirror formula. 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. This should be plus only. Okay. So f is minus and therefore 1 by v and plus minus 1 by 10. So minus and therefore is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by 10. Plus into minus is minus. Minus 1 by 10. Then 1 by v is equals to minus 1 by 4 as it is. Minus 1 by 10 if it goes outside becomes plus 1 by 10. 20 by 4 is minus 5 because here we have minus. And then we have 20 by 10 is 2. So minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. So minus 3 by 20 we have. Cross multiply this. Minus 3 into v is minus 3v. 20 into 1 is 20. V is equals to minus 20 by 3. If you divide 20 by 3, you will get sorry, this is 20 by 7. This is not there. 20 by 3 if you divide and see, you will get the answer as 6.66. Okay. So since it is negative, we can say that it is an inverted image, and also it is asking us to find out distance of image, right? Distance of image means nothing but image distance. So what is the image distance? Minus 6.66 centimeter. Remember this. Third question, 17th question is this. Okay. It's the same thing. And I'll give you one more hint. Whenever such type of questions are asked, problems based on concave mirror and convex mirror, underline the mirror which is asked. Because if you underline the mirror which is asked, you will remember in mind, u should be minus because it is a concave mirror, and also v should be minus, f should be minus. You'll remember like this, right? So whenever any question asks in exam, whenever you're reading the question, underline the mirror. Okay. So as usual, what is asked here? Distance of image. Already I told you how to find out distance of image. You can solve it in your books. So by solving and using mirror formula, we get the distance image v is equals to 60 centimeter. Then here the extra thing asked is magnification produced in the mirror. Already I told you what is the formula for magnification. M is equals to minus v by u. So m is equals to minus as it is. What is v? 60 by 20. Minus minus will get cancelled. 21s are 20, 23s are 60. So we get the value of magnification as m is equals to plus 3. Then the next question is focal length of a convex mirror is 50 centimeter. Then calculate the radius of curvature. Since it is a convex mirror, what is the value of focal length f? Plus 50. R is asked. We know the formula to find out radius of curvature is r is equals to 2f. So r is equals to 2 into 50. 52 is 100 centimeter. Don't skip any question because any question can be asked. Okay. And one more thing I'll tell you. I'll give you a hint. Okay. Out of, you have totally how many chapters in physics? 12 minus 3. 8.5 chapters. Right. You have. You don't have carbon and its compounds, you don't have electromagnetism, and you don't have chemical bonding, and also you one half part of the chapter is deleted. So 12 minus 3.5 will give you 8.5. So out of 8.5 chapters, if you study 5 chapters perfectly, you will pass with good marks. Okay, you will pass. So for passing, 5 chapters are enough for tomorrow's exam. Okay, so study all the questions or any 5 chapters from this video. Okay, and in case if you have a workbook, you can mark along with me. Okay, in your workbook all the questions which I am saying. So this is the next question. Okay, you can go through it. Already I taught you 3 sums, right? You just go through it because time is not sufficient. Okay, I have to cover all these chapters. Take a screenshot, go through it. And one more thing here, convex mirror means, for convex mirror, this is called as behind, okay, the shading part, and this is called as in front. Okay. Okay, then in practice, in pre-finals, this question was asked, right? Draw two suitable rays by which we can guess the position of image formed by a concave mirror. What is the first rule? Whenever a ray is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus. Second rule is whenever a ray passes through focus, it passes parallel to the principal axis. Third rule is whenever a ray is passing through center of curvature, it goes back. So remember, whenever you draw the diagrams, now I'll give you a hint. Draw with protractor or draw with compass, this part, and then draw the principal axis. This will always be P, this is F, and this is C. This is for concave mirror, so it is outwards, right? This is concave, again and again I'm telling, and this is convex, right? Next we have rules. What are the rules? Already I told you just now. You can just go through it, okay? Just go through the points. And why am I drawing this? Because you know, whenever rays are there, one will be angle of incidence and one will be angle of reflection. So you can draw the dash dots also if you want in exam. Okay, it's your wish. And in concave mirror, I told you about convex mirror, right? This is behind and this is in front for convex mirror. Similarly, for concave also, this is behind and this is in front. Okay. So next question is, draw a ray diagram in each of the following cases to show the position and nature of image formed when object is placed between pole and focus of concave mirror, between focus and center of curvature of concave mirror, between focus of concave mirror, between mirror and focus of concave mirror. See, mirror is nothing but focus only. Sorry, here you have pole and focus of concave mirror means this is between mirror and focus of concave mirror should be this, because mirror is your focus. Sorry, mirror is your pole. Okay, mirror is pole. So this question which I wrote is for this question. Okay. Next is at the center of curvature of concave mirror, at focal point of concave mirror. That means whenever, means in tomorrow's exam, it can ask you any one from these 7. Okay, so prepare these diagrams well. Okay, so first case is between pole and focus of concave mirror. You can do like this. I'll give you a hint. It will look neat. Serial number, position of object, ray diagram. Okay, take the protractor with you in exam to draw the mirrors. Then you have position of image, size of image, and nature of image. Okay, just go through these diagrams. Already I think explanation is not required because it is just a revision for you. Okay, if in case you're feeling that no, I cannot understand ray diagrams or something like that, you tell me. I'll cover only these images again in another video, okay, for tomorrow. So just go through these. This is for center of curvature of concave mirror when object is at center of curvature. This is when object is at focal point of concave mirror. Okay, and when is the image formed? O indicates object here and I indicates image. This is beyond center of curvature of concave mirror. Okay, when the object is placed. Okay, beyond center of curvature means C. This is my concave mirrors. Beyond C means here, right? Okay, just go through these. Next, this question is also important. I'll explain this since it is a problem. Okay. The radius of curvature of a concave mirror is 6 centimeter. Draw the ray diagram for an object placed on principal axis. Two cases are there. This question was asked in 2019 board exam question paper. So focus at 8 centimeter when the object is placed and at 4 centimeter when the object is placed. So you can see here, okay, what did we do? See clearly. First, what is asked? Radius of curvature of a concave mirror is 6 centimeter. It is telling. What is radius of curvature? Distance between center of curvature and pole is called as radius of curvature r, right? So first what you do is you draw concave mirror, you draw the principal axis, you measure PFC, and I'll give you one more hint. The distance between PF should be equal to distance between FC. So how much is this distance given to you? 6 centimeter. Okay, then what is it telling you? Draw the ray diagram for the object when it is placed on the principal axis at 8 centimeter. Okay, so object distance is shown as 8 centimeter. So after drawing 6 centimeter, you keep a scale, and this is still, here we have 6. So this is suppose 8. So this is my object distance U. So since it is plus, it will be above. After drawing the object, you can use any two rules to draw the image, right? So you see here in this diagram, I'll show you in this diagram, sorry. See in this diagram. This is my concave mirror, right? This is my principal axis, P, F, and C we have. Okay, already this is how much? This is 6 centimeter. This is how much? 8 centimeter. Okay, so whenever an object is there, what will happen? It is parallel to principal axis. It passes through the focus. Okay, and what is one more rule we can use? Here, whenever a ray passes through focus, it is parallel to principal axis. So if we use these two rules, we know that it is intersecting at this point. See, it is intersecting at these point. Now the rays are intersecting at this point. Since the rays are intersecting at this point, means this is my image I. So I have drawn the image. Now what I have to do, and I also have to indicate focus here, right? I forgot to say this. How to find out focal length? Focal length is the distance between pole and focus, right? So what is the relationship between focus and radius of curvature? We know r is equals to 2f. So what is f? F is equals to r by 2. What is r? We have 6. So f is equals to 6 by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. We have f is equals to 3 centimeter. So from scale, when you, before drawing the object only, you mark, before marking f, you take here as 3 centimeter and mark as f. Okay, this is 8 centimeter distance from object to the pole. This is 6 centimeter distance from P to C, and this is 3 centimeter. Okay, next. So what do you see? Since the image is below the principal axis, we can say it is real. It is inverted. And why is it real? Because it is here. Okay, on this side of the mirror. Then we have here it is diminished. Diminished means it is smaller when compared to the object. Okay, diminished means smaller. Similarly, I'm drawing for this also. When the object is there at 4 centimeter distance from the pole of the mirror. So here you can see that first draw the principal axis, then draw the concave mirror. Then it is telling u is equals to minus 4 centimeter here. Don't see the signs. Okay, always in concave it is on this side only. Only one case you have when the object is this side. Okay, as you saw in the previous slides, I have shade. You have to learn all that. Okay, so here you have whenever the object is there between, what is the object distance given to you? 4 centimeter. So for draw this 4 centimeter, draw the object here, and how much is the focal radius of curvature given to you? Radius of curvature is same for both. So radius of curvature is 8 centimeter only. R, this is object distance U, and what is F? F is half of R, right? So F is half of R means how much it is? 3 only. So here this is my 3P. Okay, this is 3 centimeter. If you want, you can mark also. Okay, so where is the image formed? If we see, it is beyond C. Okay, even if it is one point, a minute point beyond C, still it is below only. Okay, then it is enlarged, it is real, and it is inverted. Similarly, you have another question. Okay, here now this question is for convex mirror. Okay, so similarly draw this, practice this. Okay, and then it can ask you what is lateral inversion, the definition. Then it can ask you differences between plane mirror, concave mirror and convex mirror. Then Fermat's principle can come. Then paraxial rays. Okay, all are very important. And one more tip I want to give you is whenever V is minus, image is real. Whenever V is plus, image is virtual. Image distance. Then it can ask a question. Write the sign conventions for the parameters related to mirror equation. So what will you write? You have 4 points, right? Remember, all the distances should be measured from the pole. The distance measured in the direction of incident light to be taken positive, and those measured in the direction opposite to incident light are to be taken negative. Height of object and height of image are positive if measured upward from the axis and negative if measured downwards. F and R are negative for concave mirror and are positive for convex mirror. These are the sign conventions, okay, for parameters related to mirror equation. Then it can ask, 2 experiments are there in chapter 1, okay. Learn both of them. As I told you, learn any 5.5 chapters perfectly for passing in tomorrow's exam. Conduct an experiment to find the focal length of concave mirror. So what is the aim of the experiment? To find focal length of concave mirror. What is the apparatus required? Concave mirror, sheet of paper and meter scale. Then this is the procedure, you can go through it. Okay, also draw the ray diagram. It is very easy. Ray diagram. How did we get the ray diagram? Whenever a ray is parallel to principal axis, it passes to focus. Ray is parallel to principal axis, it passes to focus. Draw the arrows. Arrows are must. Okay, if you don't draw arrows, your marks will be cut. All of them are meeting at F finally. Okay, so write the precautions, then write the result. Thus, focal length of concave mirror is found. That is one activity. And suppose in exam, already we did this type, right? How to find out, okay, we did a sum on how to find out magnification M of an image. In one of the previous year question paper, it asked you to find out height of the image. So same formula you have to use. M is equals to Hi by H naught. M is given as minus 1.25. Hi you have to find out. H naught is given as 2. Cross multiply, you will get the value of Hi as, if you multiply 1.25 into 2 will give you 2.5. So size of image Hi is minus 2.5 centimeter. Then you have next, so this completes our first chapter. Congrats to you if you have studied. Next, chapter 2, chemical equations. First question can be asked, what is a balanced equation or why do we need a balanced equation? Okay, so we have this answer. You can go through it. A chemical equation in which number of atoms of different elements on the reactants left side are same as that on product side are called as balanced equation. Okay, write all these points. Then we have a question, explain stepwise steps, okay, to balance skeleton chemical equation when iron oxide Fe2O3 reacts with aluminium. For balancing, you can see videos on my channel. Okay, I had uploaded it for in practice paper 1 also balancing questions came, and also in pre-finals also balancing questions came, and also I have a separate video. 2 videos are there, how to balance chemical equations. Then this is my skeleton equation. Iron oxide is Fe2O3, aluminium is Al, iron is Fe, aluminium trioxide is Al2O3. This same question came before, I have explained. Okay, this is your balancing. And next we have, similarly this equation is important. I am totally giving you 3 equations to practice along with solutions. You practice all these 3, so you can do the remaining 2. Okay, next, write the products of the given reaction if any. So remember, this also, all these questions are very important, those which came in the previous years. Okay, I'm explaining you chapter wise so that you will be confident that you have covered all the chapters before going to exam. So here FeCl2 plus zinc will give rise to zinc chloride plus iron, that is FeCl2 plus zinc. How do you know whether this will give a reaction or this will give a reaction? Okay, so here this will give you a reaction, first one. Why will first one will give you a reaction? Because zinc is more reactive than iron. As zinc is more reactive than iron, it will displace iron from iron chloride. Displace iron from iron chloride means it will separate this, okay, and it will only combine with zinc chloride. So it forms zinc chloride and iron will be separate now. As zinc is more reactive than iron, therefore this reaction is formed and this will give you no reaction. Okay. Next we have, it is asking balanced chemical equation of silver chloride in the presence of sunlight. This is my balanced equation. How to balance, how to check whether equation is balanced or not. Suppose you are having this equation, right? AgCl giving rise to Ag plus Cl2. So here you can see that the number of atoms On chlorine are 2. So you need to balance this. You should add before AgCl 2 atoms for chlorine. If you're adding 2 atoms before chlorine, the 2 atoms get added to silver also, na, Ag. So it means that on RSS also you should get 2. So now how many atoms are there on silver? 2. How many atoms are there on silver for right hand side? 2. So balanced. How many atoms are there for chlorine? 2. How many atoms are there for chlorine? 2. So it is balanced. That is why this is my balanced equation. Okay, this equation is important also. Next, how many grams of oxygen is required for combustion of 480 grams of magnesium? Find the mass of magnesium oxide formed in this reaction. The atomic number of magnesium is given as 24U and atomic number of oxygen is given as 16U. So balanced chemical equation for burning of magnesium is 2 Mg plus O2 giving rise to 2 MgO. After writing the balanced chemical equation, then only you should do such type of problems. So what is it asking first? How many grams of oxygen is required for combustion? Combustion means burning. 480 grams of magnesium. Means it is telling me to compare magnesium and oxygen. So write magnesium here, write oxygen here. So before magnesium, how many atoms are there? 2 atoms. And already it gave you the atomic number of magnesium, right? 24. So 2 into 24 is 48 grams. So you got the atomic number of magnesium, 48 grams. Then how many atoms of oxygen are there here? 2 atoms are there below, you can see here. Okay, if it is given below also, you should multiply. So 2 into 16, that is nothing but 32 grams. And 2 into 24 is 48 grams. So below magnesium, you have 48 grams. Below oxygen, you have 32 grams. What is it telling you? For combustion of 480 grams of magnesium. This first step you have to write by our own by seeing the balanced equation. So I have written the first step by my own by seeing the balanced equation. How? 2 into 24 for magnesium and 2 into 16 for oxygen. Why? Because oxygen is given as 16. Then this is given in the question value. 480 grams of magnesium. So for magnesium side, on magnesium side, write 480 grams. It is asking how many grams of oxygen, means this is asked. Okay, like this you should do for all the questions if it comes. Now cross multiply these values, 48, 480, 32 and question mark. So here we have how to cross multiply. 480 into 32 is equals to 48 into question mark. So we have question mark is equals to, that is grams of oxygen required. Question mark is nothing but grams of oxygen required, right? It is equal to 480 into 32 into 48. If it goes that side, becomes divided by 48. 48 ones are 48, 48 tens are 480. So we get the value 32 into 10, that is nothing but 320 grams. Now one more question is asked in the exam. Find the mass of magnesium oxide formed in this reaction. Now magnesium oxide, MgO is asked, means this is required and you can take magnesium. Magnesium and magnesium oxide is required because magnesium is given, right, 480 grams. So take magnesium and magnesium oxide now. So write here magnesium, write here magnesium oxide. Then what to do next? For magnesium, it is given 2 mg, right? So 2 into 24 is nothing but 48 grams. You should write magnesium oxide, means magnesium oxide contains both magnesium and oxygen. Whenever it says MgO like this, add the atomic mass of magnesium plus atomic mass of oxygen. And since it's 2 here, what you should do? Multiply this 2 with the atomic mass of magnesium and oxygen. So 24 plus 16. 24 plus 16 is 40. So 2 into 40 you should do. What is 2 into 40? You will get 80. So this is how you got 80 for here according to balanced equation of magnesium oxide. Then what is given to you? 480 grams of magnesium is given to you in the question. So write 480 grams in the second step. And here you have to find out mass of magnesium oxide, MgO. So this is asked. Again, cross multiply. 48 for magnesium, okay, 80 for magnesium oxide, okay, for 480 here, and here we don't know, right? So how to do? Question mark into 48 is equals to 480 into 80. So grams of magnesium oxide required are how much? 480 into 80 divided by 48. That is how you have to do. Now simplify this. See here. 480, 48 ones are 48 tens are. 10 into 80 is 800 grams. Okay. Next we have the reaction that takes place when quicklime is added to water. So quicklime is calcium oxide CaO. Remember this. It is added to water means H2O. What does it give us? Calcium hydroxide CH2O plus heat is arised. So So since heat is arised, we also call it as exothermic reaction, or we call it as heat liberating reaction. So what is the option? Heat liberating reaction. Write the equation for the chemical decomposition reaction of silver chloride in the presence of sunlight. This is also important equation. Before also with the one question came now, just now I told you. So silver chloride in the presence of sunlight will give you what? Silver plus chlorine. We know chlorine is Cl2, so balance is silver 2, 2. This is my balanced equation. Okay. Next, what information do you get from a balanced equation? Study all this. It will give you reactants, it will give you product, it will give you ratio of molecules, molecular mass, then what happens if gases are involved, molar mass, Avogadro's number, all this you study. Okay. Similarly, here mass and volume of oxygen is required at STP to convert 2.4 gram of graphite into carbon dioxide. Don't get confused. What is graphite? Graphite is nothing but carbon only. It is written here, right? But it is written in an answer. So, mass and volume of oxygen you have to find out, and at STP, what you have to convert? 2.4 kg of graphite into carbon dioxide. So, carbon and oxygen is asked. Carbon, we know the atomic mass is how much? 12 grams. If you don't know, remember it, 12 grams. And how much is the atomic mass of oxygen? O2. O2 we know is 16, right? Just now we saw. So since it is O2 means 2 into 16. So 2 into 16 means 32 grams. And in the question it is telling you to convert 2.4 kg. 2.4 kg means how many grams? 2.4 into 1000 if you multiply, you will get 2400. Because one decimal point is used to remove 0. So we have 2400 grams will require how much? If you cross multiply this, you will get question mark into 12 is equals to 24 into 32. So question mark is equals to 24 into 32 by 12. If you simplify this, you will get the answer as 6400 grams, or if you shift the decimal places 3 times, because 1 kg is 1000 grams, you will get 6.4 kg of oxygen. Now it also asked volume of oxygen, right? How to find out volume of oxygen? 1 mole of carbon requires 1 mole of oxygen. Okay, mole, 1 mole of carbon, and here we have 1 mole of oxygen in 22.4 liters at STP. So here 200 moles we got na here. How did you get 200 moles here? You got 200 moles because 2.4 kg of graphite once again 12 into 32 24 into okay, yeah, so 2.4 kg of graphite will have how much? How to find out? 1 mole of graphite contains 12 grams. Okay, so 2.4 kg of graphite will contain how many grams or how many moles? Means what you should do? See, it is like this. 1 mole contains 12 grams. Okay, so 2400 kg will be yeah 2400 sorry, carbon is this, right? Carbon should be here, and graphite, okay, once again, sorry, carbon and carbon dioxide is there, right? Here 1 mole is having 12 grams, so 2.4 kg will have how much? 2400 divided by 12, because 2.4 kg is 2400, so 2400 divided by 12 will give you 200 moles. Okay, remember this. Okay, it is only for carbon, not for carbon dioxide. So volume of oxygen means what you should do? Multiply the number of moles with the 22.4 liters. Why are you multiplying with 22.4 liters? Because only 1 mole of carbon is there here. When it says 12 U means it is a standard atomic mass now. So standard atomic mass will have 1 mole only. Remember this. Okay, similarly you have this question also. Just go through it. If you're having any doubt, please ask. Okay, comment below. Next, this question can be asked. Activity when calcium oxide reacts with water. Balanced chemical equation using appropriate symbols. COA plus H2O giving rise to COH2 plus Q. That you have to balance. Then formation of hydrogen gas with the action of dilute HCl and zinc pieces. Then see the questions which I am taking or which I am marking star na. Those are important questions for tomorrow's exam. Study those. Okay. So in this 26th question, then 11th question, 13th question, 21st question, 28th question, 29th question, 30th question, oxidation, reduction, precipitation reaction, examples for oxidation reduction reaction. Then these are the important objective which you have. I have also solved them. Answers are there. You can go through it. Okay. Then observe the following balanced chemical equation and answer the given questions. How many molecules of oxygen are involved in this chemical reaction? So in this chemical reaction, how many molecules of oxygen are required? You can see here how the number which is there before the element, that is called as molecules. So before oxygen, what is the number given to you? 5. So how many molecules of oxygen are there? 5 molecules are there. Then how many moles of propane are required to get 20 moles of water? So how to do this question? These are important questions from previous years. Okay. So here we have moles of propane. Propane is C3H8 right here, and water. So we have to see the relationship between propane and water. How many moles of propane are required to get 20 moles of water? So 1 mole is giving us, first right here, what is the number we have? 1. So 1 mole of propane is giving, what is the number you have before H2? O, water, 4. So 1 mole is giving us 4 mole. 1 mole is giving us 4 moles of water. 1 mole of propane is giving us 4 moles of water. So how many moles of propane will give 20 moles of water? Just cross multiply. So 20 by 4 you will get, because 4 into question mark is equals to 20 into 1 you will have. So question mark is equals to 20 by 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20. So you have, the answer is 5 moles. Okay. Next question, equation for reaction of zinc with hydrochloric acid. Then you have the third chapter, acids, base and salts. These questions are there. Okay, remember, neutral solution means it will be 7 always. Acidic solution means from 0 to 6. Basic solution means from 8 to 14. Okay, and strong base means it is very nearer to 14. Strong acid means it is very nearer to 0, that is 0 to 3 strong acid. Okay, then if it is nearer to 6 means it is weak acid. Remember this, strong, these are acids, 0 to 6. Then 8 means weak base and 14 means strong base. Okay, next, this question is there. Answers are also there, you can go through it. Again, it is asking about acidic and basic, you can study that. H plus ion concentration means acidic solution. Okay, next we have a solution turned pink when a drop of phenolphthalein was added to it. Then the probable pH of that solution is. So since phenolphthalein is added and we know bases turn pink when phenolphthalein is added, so what is it? It is a base. Okay, because pH is 10. Then observe this question. I'm sorry, I'm not able to explain all the questions. You have to go through all the questions because there is no time. Okay, I have to do the remaining chapters also in this video only. This question was asked in pre-final exam. Don't get scared that how to study these so many questions. I already told you the hint. Study any 5 chapters of all the questions of this video perfectly. I am showing you chapter wise. Any 5 you can study perfectly. You can pass with good marks. Because options are given to you, right? I mean, choice questions are there. See, uses are very important in case of acid, base and salts. Uses of bleaching powder, uses of baking soda, okay, uses of washing soda, uses of plaster of Paris, okay. Then you should know what is the acid, base, red litmus, blue litmus, phenolphthalein indicator, methyl orange indicator, salt neutralized reaction. As I told you, whenever questions are ticked whenever I'm ticking or whenever I'm marking it important or whenever I'm circling it, it means they are important. Okay, learn those questions. Then these are the objectives of acid, base and salts. Okay, just study these. See, I'm not giving all the questions. I'm just giving important questions which have a chance to come in tomorrow's exam. These are the activities from acid, base and salts, olfactory indicators. Okay, so 3 chapters are completed. Okay, next chapter 4, refraction of light at curved surfaces. Explain the behavior of light rays in any 4 situations, okay, of their incidence in a convex lens. These are the 4 situations which we have. You have to explain. Situation 1, when rays passing along the principal axis, it remains undeviated. You have to draw this figure. Situation 2, when rays passing through optic center, this is called as optic center. What happens? It also, sorry, it will pass because convex lens is same as concave mirror. So it will pass. Okay. So go through it. 5 cases are there. Then it can ask you characteristics of image formation by convex lens at various positions of object. So I told you, right, this is called as convex lens. This is a symbol of convex lens. This is concave lens. This is a symbol of concave lens. You can mark in your textbook also. These 6 cases, out of these 6 cases, 1 case can come. And all of these which is asked, whenever a ray is parallel to principal axis, it passes through focus for convex lens. This is your convex lens. Okay. Then this is for concave lens. In concave lens, you have 2 cases, when the object is at infinity and when the object is between infinity and pole of lens. Okay, remember this. Then you have lens maker's formula. 1 by f is equals to n minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus r2. What are the terms? You remember this also, it can ask. Then there's activities there. Experimentally to find focal length of convex lens. Okay. One is to verify whether focal length is increased in water. Another one is to find focal length. Both are important. Then already we did this, but these 2 are important. Ray diagrams of falling positions and images when object is at place C2 and an object is between F2 and P. Then it can ask you types of lenses. You have to draw all these lenses and explain. Okay. Then these ticked questions, go through it. Only ticked ones. Okay. I need to go through other questions. Then here comes the formulas of both mirror and lenses. I am giving you a cheat sheet of both the formulas. Mirror formula, 1 by f is 1 by v plus 1 by u. Lens formula, 1 by f is 1 by v minus 1 by u. Magnification m is equals to hi by h naught is equals to minus v by u for mirrors. Magnification m is equals to hi by h naught, that is equals to plus v by u for lens. Be very careful. Then there is no mirror maker's formula, but there is lens formula. 1 by f is equals to n minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. R is equals to 2f for mirror as well as r is equals to 2f for lens. Radius of curvature is equals to 2 times the focal length. Then we have n2 by v minus n1 by u is equals to n2 minus n1 by r. When is this used? When refractive index of 2 curvatures are given. n2 and n1 are refractive indexes. Then power of lens formula is p is equals to 1 by d, that is 1 by diopter. Okay. Sorry, once again. Yeah. Then this formula is important, just go through it. Focal length of double concave lens kept in water. Okay, these 2 questions are important. If you are having any doubt, please comment. This question is also important. Almost all questions are important. And this question came in board exam 2019 question paper. Like we did mirror now, how to draw. Similarly, you have to do for lens also. Okay. Object is placed at first 2 centimeters and object is placed at 3 centimeter. Next chapter, human eye and the colorful world. In this you have only human eye. Okay. Why am I sharing this paragraphs? Because these paragraphs are important. Okay, in this, in objective as well as 2 marks, it can ask you. You should know what is lens and function of lens. You should know what is the ciliary muscle and what is the function of ciliary muscle. What is the iris? Okay, then what is pupil? What is aqueous humor? What is cornea? What is retina? What is optic nerve? All these things should be clear to you. Okay. This is taken from textbook only. Then this question can come. Find the minimum focal length of eye lens when object is placed at a distance of 25 centimeter from the eye. This is how you have to solve. Okay, just go through it. Then we know there are 3 types of defects: myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia. All are important for us. Okay, it can ask you draw the diagram of showing the defect of myopia and how it should be corrected. Okay, so both are asked, defect of myopia and how it should be corrected. So draw all the 4 figures. Okay, how it can be corrected? By keeping a concave lens. Once again, see, you can go through this question. Then hypermetropia. Okay, presbyopia, it is occurred in old age persons. Then this question is there. Okay, entering into the eye iris. What happens if ciliary muscles do not perform contraction and expansion? Guess and right reason. Then again ticked questions here. This problem, ticked questions here. Again here also ticked questions or star questions. Just go through it. Structure of atom questions. See, don't think that I have taken everything from workbook. It's a combination of workbook questions, previous year questions, and also the questions which came in practice papers or pre-finals, okay, which are important, which can come in tomorrow's exam. Workbook all in one as well as other questions, other important questions. But mostly I have taken from workbook, okay, apart from all in one. So you can mark this. Then actually these points, when it asks you to write about quantum numbers, study like this point wise. To my students I had taught, I take tuition, so to my students I had taught principal quantum number like this in points 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay, angular momentum quantum number, magnetic quantum number, any 3 can be asked. Then shapes of these are also important, practice it. Then Aufbau principle, and then question came now, 2 general rules to predict electronic configuration. These are the 2 rules, just go through it. Then Hund's rule, and also just now I have covered Pauli's exclusion principle in this. Just go through it. I didn't say because I'm just scrolling it. The next chapter is classification of elements in periodic table, limitations of Mendeleev's periodic table, features of Mendeleev's periodic table can be asked. Okay, then salient features or achievements. Then define ionization energy, explain on which factor the ionization energy depends on. What is periodic property? How do the following properties change in a group and period? Then this question. Then again ticked questions. Okay, go through them. Electric current chapter. Ticked questions, star questions. It is for all chapters, okay? Whenever ticked questions or star question comes, study those questions. Then this problem is important. It came in practice paper also, right? This is the question for this problem. This is the question and this is the answer. Okay? Answer, question. I had explained it in practice paper. Once go and check. It is there in my videos. Then it can ask you write down an experimental setup when you have to prove that resistance of the material is constant, or when V is equals to IR. Write this experimental setup, draw the experimental setup. So you have to draw this and show. Ammeter, key, battery, iron spoke and voltmeter in parallel. Okay. Kirchhoff's laws, electric power, and what is 1 kilowatt hour equal to? 36 into 10 power 5 joules. What do you mean by short circuit? Then why doesn't a bird get shocked when it stands on a high voltage wire? How can you prevent damage due to overloading? Define electric current and give an expression for it. What is drift speed? What are the factors affecting resistance of a material? Define potential difference and give an expression to it. What are the limitations of Ohm's law? Then the last chapter, which is principles of metallurgy. Name the method by which pure metal can be obtained. Electrolytic reduction. You can also go through the other questions if time permits, but first concentrate on the ticked and star questions. Okay, this is very important. You have to learn the order in which it is coming. K greater than Na greater than Ca greater than Mg greater than Al means this is the most reactive, this is the least reactive, and this is the moderately reactive. And also you have to remember what are the highly reactive metals and what are the moderately active elements and what are the less reactive metals, because in the exam it can ask you such type of questions. You have to identify. So only if you remember this list, then only you can write this question. Okay, I have a method on how to learn the active series. Okay, you can go and watch that. All the videos which I'm telling, I'll put it in the description box of this video. Okay, you can click and watch how to learn this. What is refining? Okay, define metallurgy. Mention some important methods of refining. Example for reduction of metal oxide with carbon. This is also important. Then steps. Okay. Once again. What is flux? What is the role of furnace in metallurgy? This is also important. Okay. And why do we add impurities to electrolytic extraction of metals? That is also important. Then it can ask you draw a diagram of magnetic separation. So practice it. Reverberatory furnace diagram is important. Then this first, second question in this is important. What is thermite process? Applications of thermite. Then froth flotation method diagram is important, and also method is important. Go through it also. Okay. Next we have this, how do metals occur in nature? Give examples for any two types of minerals. Names of any two ores of iron. Okay. Magnetic separation method also you once go through. Roasting, calcination, smelting. All three are important along with examples. Learn it perfectly. Difference between roasting and calcination. What is gangue and slag? What is gangue and slag? That is important. What is flux is important. Then froth flotation. Okay. These were the questions. Okay, which are very, very important for tomorrow's board exam, and pakka out of, if you study questions from this video, then you will pass in tomorrow's exam with good marks. Okay, as I said, you study any 5 chapters from the 8.5 chapters which are there perfectly, all the questions. Okay, chapter wise I have shown you. If you have any doubt, you can comment below. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, then please like this video, share this video with your friends as much as possible, and also please subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. All the very best. May God help you all.